Alright, testing, testing. Hello, guys. It's Caffeine Injected. We're going to play some World of Warcraft. Oh, yes. I was watching little Cargos video streaming earlier today, and he was talking about how he was getting old. He was going to hit 30 this year, and how he felt like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm 30. I never thought I'd be 30. I feel like I haven't really been living my life, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. You're fucking not even 30. I'm 50, right? And so that, it was kind of funny, and he started talking about millennials, and I'm like, you're so millennial, dude. So millennial. And he was talking about, it was really funny, and I like Cargos. I think he's a cool guy. But you can just see the difference, he's just a kid. And I think especially people go into the military, I mean, they certainly grow up in certain ways, but they're not really living around the real world. You're living in a military world where it's more, you're growing in different ways, you know what I mean? You come back into the world of, pay the bills, whatever, get married, live your life however you think you want to live. And when you see him, you can kind of tell he's a little bit, the things that he talks about are not something I would talk about. It's just interesting. And he was talking about, oh my God, I'm hitting 30, and he bought a farm or something, and he's like growing stuff on a farm, and he goes, I'm like stroking that millennial itch, and I'm thinking, what's that millennial itch mean? And what he was talking about was that how millennials need to feel like they're accomplishing something. But it was really sad in a way, because he was talking about how he's kind of gotten burned out on World of Warcraft. And of course, you guys, if you've been watching the stream, you know that I've been getting burned out on it. And I've been playing it and I've been playing it longer than he has, actually. He didn't play it when it first came out, I don't believe. And but it's sad, because there was so much hype when Classic WoW was coming out. There was so much hype, and I was super excited for it. And I feel like the hype's dying down a little bit. It's only because you can only do so much, right? You can only put so many hours into a game before you just naturally are going to get a little bit burned out. And he was putting in a lot of hours, like every day streaming hours and hours and hours, but it is a little sad to see people that I actually do like, because there aren't a lot of streamers out there that I like. I mean, I don't dislike them, but there aren't a lot of streamers out there that I say, this is just genuinely a nice person. And so to see people like that kind of get burned out, even though I've already know that I've been kind of getting burned out, it was a little depressing, because I love World of Warcraft, and it's one of those things where you really hope that they can do a good job with Shadowlands, even though I don't care that much about Shadowlands, because I just don't think it'll be a game that I'll want to play. I hope that it's good, so that World of Warcraft can continue. When I went back and looked at some of the streams I'd made, years ago, and I have pictures that show up on my Facebook, even though I don't use Facebook that much. I still have pictures. You know how Facebook will show, like, hey, 5 years ago this, or 2 years ago this, and they put up a picture of me like 4 or 5 years ago, and sometimes it's shocking and almost jarring. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe how much I've aged, or I can't believe what I was doing then, or it's just how your life has changed. And sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's not so good. You're like, oh, like, well, I looked really good then. I'm getting old though, but yeah. So it was interesting to see, the classics. The game's been around. World of Warcraft's been around a long time, so it's interesting to see how even people that absolutely love it to death, and someone like Cargos, who puts up tons and tons and tons of video and content, how he was able to get burned out relatively quickly. I mean, how long's Classic even been out, right? I mean, what's it like? I can't remember when it launched, but it can't have been more than like maybe 6 months, right? I know that my ban on my main account, guys, my main account got banned because not apparently, because I did use a fish bot once, because I was so sick. I've played WoW for 15 years, and I get so sick of leveling fishing up to 300 every time. I'm like, man, when Classic comes out, I really don't have to level all my characters up in fishing. So I was like, I know all these people use fishing bots all the time. I'll just grab a fishing bot, and it'll help me level up to 300. And I only used it twice, I used it like on a Monday or a Wednesday of a week, and then I didn't use it again because I just didn't really like using it, And so I didn't use it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and all of a sudden I got an email. Or actually, I tried to log in one day and I just couldn't. It said, this account's been suspended. So I had to go to my Hotmail and Yeah, because actually I've had WoW so long that it's on my old Hotmail account. And yeah, sure enough, I was suspended for using fishing bot. But and they gave me a 6 month suspension, which to me seems really harsh. But whatever, you know. And I remember getting banned back in 2000. Oh God, what year was it? It was probably around 2010. There was a time when I was doing a lot of arena, and I started to get, and sometimes I'd get mad, you know, and I'd get angry. You know, if I was having trouble playing with a player wasn't being good or someone was being a bitch, you know, sometimes run into characters in the game that assholes. And I remember one time some guy pissed me off, and I called him a few names. And I've been getting given like temp bans for like 2 hours. Right? I think the longest ban I'd ever given prior to this 6 month one was for literally like 12 hours, and it was just for like calling somebody a name or something. You know, we've all been there. You get mad sometimes, and I don't get mad that often, but especially not anymore now that I've gotten older. But you know, I have been banned, temp banned for an hour here, hour there. But to get banned 6 months like I did was kind of shocking, and I didn't really care because I had two accounts at the time. I had this account and that account, and so I was like, well, no big deal. I'll just play on this account. And since then, I've even created another account. I actually have two accounts. So, but my main account, which has my level 52 Paladin on it, and a bunch of other characters, is going to be unbanned here within like about a month. I have no idea. I mean, I'll definitely play on that account because that's my original WoW account. That has my characters on it that I created back in vanilla. Excuse me, I'm congested as always. But I will definitely be playing on that account. But I plan on staying with this account and playing these characters here as well. So, but yeah, it is one of those things that makes you stand up when you see other people who are really into the game kind of get burned out and move on in life. You know, it's kind of sad and depressing. Like, Cargos is talking about he bought a farm and he's like raising crops. Hey, what's up, Wayne? And he's buying. Good to see you, man. And he's buying crops and he's all excited and he's like, which is great. I mean, I like farming too. My grandfather and my grandmother were really good big farmers, and they were great people, and so that's cool. But it makes me sad because there aren't too many people out in the community that I've actually talked to that I actually really like that much, or that I really kind of think of as a kindred spirit, someone who just genuinely loves the game, generally loves World of Warcraft because it's just a great game, and they have a lot of love for the game and for all their experiences in it. See them maybe just completely disappear from the scene. It's a little scary to think that WoW could one day just be gone entirely. As much as I'm really looking for another game to play, like I'm always like, oh, I want to play the next big MMO. I want to play something that's different. That's something that's new. That's the next evolution of MMOs. I always say that, but I think in my mind, in the back of my mind, I'm always like, well, WoW's always going to be there. It'll always be there. I can always fall back and play WoW, but one day WoW probably won't be there anymore. And I think when that day does come, it'll be sad. Because I have a lot of experiences playing, I've met a lot of people playing this game. I've dated girls that I met on WoW. I've made friends like Zalson and stuff who I made on private servers, and I've met other people in retail that I still talk to this day. So, interesting. I just bit my tongue. Oh, I've got this cold sore on my tongue, and I just bit the cold sore. It's in a really bad spot. I get them sometimes when I drink too much soda, which I drink too much soda. That's why I'm drinking out of a straw. Alright. So I'm going to try to finish my cooking quest. So let's kill some of these rocks. And I did, as I was working today from home, as I always do, and I'm writing code, I parked my priest by the guy who sells the scrolls. And as I was working, I just like kind of swiveled my chair over to my computer, my other computer, my non-work computer. And I just bought some scrolls. And you can see I ended up getting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... 30, about 35 scrolls today, just because I had my priest parked by the scroll guy in Stormwind. So that's pretty funny. So I've got a lot, and I got some water. I got some water from a mage in Ironforge, so we got plenty of water. I'd like to get to level 48, 49, and then we'll try to decide what I want to do. I do have some quests over here, but they're a little high level. I'd like to find some maybe that are a little bit lower. The giant egg. course, we're going to throw up fire resist here, because these guys do have flame breath, or whatever they're breathing. Come on, guys. Round up.
Lovely.
There we go.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
But it really makes me want to fight through. Like, I was also watching some videos on, I know, I guess just streaming. You know, I've been looking more into streaming, like kind of trying to make my stream a little better. As you guys know, I don't really put a lot of effort into my stream, trying to make it like with like overlays and fancy schmancy stuff. Because I just, you know, I mean, I'm not playing, I'm not streaming to make a lot of money or anything like that. What was this? Bro, he could have killed me if he wanted, but I guess he didn't want to. So, but I did watch a few videos on it lately, and maybe I'll spice up the stream a little bit. But it made me like want to. Like, it's made me want to try to level up my character and try to get to level 60 and start doing some content that people who watch the stream are going to be more interested in. So I've been totally a slacker with WoW Classic. I know it. I've been really bad. I've been struggling with, you know, burnout in WoW and just not really pushing through hard enough to get my characters up to level 60. And I'm going to try to rectify that. I want to get these guys up and get them prepared for Burning Crusade, because I definitely plan on playing Burning Crusade. And I'm also really excited. I don't want to say super excited, but I'm moderately excited for Amazon's New World. So I am looking forward to playing New World. Also, really funny is that Bless Unleashed is coming to PC next year, which is hilarious, because Bless Online was such a shit show. Of course, we knew it would be, I mean, because it was basically terrible in every region it's ever released in. So, but I mean, it's free, so it's on Steam. It's going to be free next year, so I'll definitely play that just because it's free. And looks like I'm in the shadow of a big phallic symbol here. Look at this shadow here, guys. I don't know. What do you think? I'm fighting in the shadow of a big penis. Oh, my wife just texted me, I think. Oh, pretty. I'm not sure where she's at. Ooh. She's texting me from somewhere pretty. She was out washing her car. Here, let's select spirit. You're like a low level? Yeah, here's a low level stamina. Get some of those buffs going. Oh, wow, this is a really good picture. Wow, that's a great picture. My wife sent me this really nice picture. Great picture. That's a great picture. Alright, my wife's asking me a question. Let's see if I can figure out where she's asking where she is. Oh, she's at the park. She wanted me to go to the park with her, but I didn't get off work till almost 7, so. And she left here around, I think, around 5:30. I told her I was gonna be working late today. You can't catch a dang thing 99% of the time. Wow, really? It's what? Oh, hey, you know where? Tith, what you do is go to the pier. You know where the boat? You're talking about Aberdeen Darkshore, right? Where the boat comes up to the pier. Go up to that. To like, as you're walking to where the boat is, where you would get on the boat to go back to Menethil Harbor, right as you take that left turn to go down that end, stand right there and fish right off the pier, and you'll get the Darkshore groupers like way more. Like, oh, you're going for the grub? Is it the grubbers? Well, there's the grouper. You're talking about the groupers, right? If you fish right there off the dock, you'll get them like so much faster, guaranteed. Here, let me hold on a second. Let's draw. I wish I had my digital pen set. So like if you're in like here's the innkeeper. Here's where the boat comes in, right? So you've got the boat that comes in, you know. So and there's these little wooden, you know, beams on these on here. Just fish right here. Stand right here and fish right here. And you'll get grouper. Group Dark Shore grouper. And then you'll be happy. But yeah, fish right here. If you fish like off the building here, which is where the quest giver is, you'll fish here and it'll take you forever, dude. If you fish right here, for whatever reason, the catch rate is a ton high. It's just much higher. Usually, you'll get one, at least one in every 3 casts. Maybe a lot of times I'll get like one almost every cast right there. Let me know if it works for you, because I don't want to be wrong. I shouldn't be though. That's where I always go, and I always get them really fast. All right, how many more eggs do we need? We just need 7 more giant eggs. I hate that even at my level, I'm like 3 levels above these guys, and I still whiff. I still like miss. Yeah, no problem. I just hope that you get the groupers right away. Come on, buddy. Come on. Follow me. All right. All right. We just need what, 4 more eggs? 6 more eggs. The chosen one!
Lovely. Lovely. kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, whiff. That hammer didn't even come close to hitting.
Lovely.
Yeah, well, 18 priests. Tith, I see you over there in Darkshore.
Lovely.
Double bubbles. I had it. I had the holy shield and I had the bow from the sword and the bubble from my trinket up at the same time. I was invulnerable for a long time. Yes, it's such a long time. Alright. Alright. Still need to kill more of these infernal beasts.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Okay, we just need 3 more eggs. That's some thick armor, huh? Yeah. Catch rate much better on the dock. I told you, Tith. I don't lie. Yeah, you want to fish off the dock there. I figured that out about 2 years ago. Playing private servers but it did carry over into Classic. So sometimes stuff I find in private servers don't carry over on rates, on proc rates, loot rates, and stuff into Classic, but that one did because I tested it. Yeah, Sonic, those mobs really can't beat through my armor too fast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The chosen one! The righteous.
Lovely.
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 I got a little level 49 Rogue. Let's see if he wants to take me on. Come on, bring it, Rogue. I will knock you into next week. I will knock that Rogue into next week. He wisely decided not to attack me.
Lovely.
Oh, inventory's full. Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Do we have a strength potion up? Let's see, we got stamina. Oh, I don't think we have a strength. Oh. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. We have got a lot of stuff. Let's go to town and maybe get rid of some of these things real quick. Got a lot of buffs. I got a lot of scrolls. Oh, yeah. Ninja Paladin. I was kind of hoping I would get the pirate. Oh well.
Yeah, what do you want? I got the best deals anywhere.
Do ya? Let's see. Oh, Buzzard Wing. Got all this. Neat. Alan. Actually, did I wipe out my strength with the... I did, didn't I? Yeah, the strength... This wipes out. Doesn't stack with the scroll, unfortunately. Well, that's alright. Yeah, we just once we get the quest done for the cooking, we just need 2 more eggs. Once we get that done, we can clear 3 slots in our inventory. That'll be nice. Oh, damn it. I procced the Baden Light, but when I equip my one hand, it goes away.
Lovely.
There, bathed in light. We procced it again. We've been doing double bubbles here. Double bubble. You can tell. You can see the bubble. See how bright it is? It's because there's 2 bubbles on me. Did you see that? You could actually see it there. That was pretty cool. You never saw that on private servers. If I had double bubble, it wouldn't look like that. But there, the bubble was actually twice as bright because there were 2 of them on me. I can actually get the triple bubble if I go with the Jang Thrace the Protector. If I go with Jang Thrace the Protector and Sang Thrace the Deflector and Jang Thrace, but Jang Thrace the Protector can proc a bubble. Then I can proc a bubble off my trinket, and then I can weapon swap to the 2-hand and proc a bubble off of that. I'm not sure if I can keep all 3 bubbles up at once though, because when I unequip the 1-hand sword, it might disappear. Probably will. I have so much fire resist now, right? So I've got fire resist aura up, which gives me 30. Plus I have ribbon dance, which gives me 30. So I'm at 60%. See, now I have a bubble up. We've got a bubble. The chosen one. You know those. You like those buffs, Ken? I had the double bubble up a minute ago, Ken. It was pretty cool looking too, because it was brighter than just one bubble by itself.
Lovely.
Come on, swing that 2-handed sword. No double bubble? Come on. The vibrant plume. We better put up some more buffs. We need more buffs.
Lovely.
Yeah, we got one bubble. One bubble. Oh, we only got one bubble. One bubble. We got another bubble. 2 bubbles. Double bubble. There it is. Oh, and it's gone already. We had the double bubble for a split second.
Lovely. Lovely.
Luther, shield me.
Lovely.
I'm getting a lot of procs on the shield. That's like 4 already in this battle.
Lovely. Lovely.
What was that? 5 wolves, and I'm still at over half health. You know?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, they got nothing. They got nothing on the double bubble. We had the double bubble.
Lovely.
Bubble. Oh, not a double bubble. Come on, come on. Double bubble, double. No, double bubble. No, whiff.
Lovely.
The bubble. I'm gonna sneeze.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, big sneeze.
Lovely.
The chosen one. There it is, the one bubble. Oh, it's gone already. That bubble's weak. Double flurry. The most flurries I've seen back to back to back to back is 4, which basically equates to 8 swings in literally about 1 second. It's probably just over like 1 second. I did 8 swings. Alright, we're gonna judge this guy. Judge. You have been judged. Alright guys, I'm going to jump to the restroom really quick just to wash something out of my eye because it's bugging me. So I will be right back. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay, I'm not dead. Whew. I went to wash my face off, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just go to the bathroom real quick. And then I thought, I got a lot of buffs, man. If I die, I'm going to lose a lot of buffs. The /1. Is it the... I don't think the /chip work. I haven't not gotten the tip to work. I think I have to put a module on YouTube. It's different in Twitch. All right. I know they have this stupid thing on the Stream Elements. Kind of like Streamlabs. Man, I still have something in my eye. You know, 20 different freaking hyenas can't kill me, but one little speck of dust in my eye apparently can. Ah, so annoying. There's definitely something in my eye.
Lovely.
All right. Okay, we got our last egg, which is good. So let's go turn this quest in. Hopefully it's... Oh, wait. You're going to tell me it's not turned... Oh, is it not turned in Snares? I hope that's not the case. Gather all the items and return to Dirge. Alright, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure it's here. Just over on Steam Wheel of Port. Oh, yeah, there. Okay, cool. Let's go get rid of these items out of my inventory. Here you go, Ken. Yeah, what is it? /8 ball. Can I win this game? So try that link, Ken. Normally if you do like /, let's see. Click on that. See if that works. No, that did not work. Alright, let's delete that link. Never mind. So you catch up on your priest, you get to level 40. Yeah, so it looks like 8 balls. You know what? I know why it's not working. Hold on a second. I think, well, no, I don't know why it's not working. Hold on one second. Let me go to Stream Elements.
Be good.
You have learned a new ability, Cooking Artisan. Alright, modules. People. The 8 ball says nah. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working. Oh, because you're using / not exclamation point. It's got to be exclamation point. That's all. That's all it was. That's what I figured. All right, so I guess at this point we can do these. Yeah, let's just get this quest out of the way. Let's get this quest out of the way. We're going to lose a lot of our buffs here pretty soon. I'm an artisan miner, an artisan cook, and I believe I'm 225 engineering as well. Yeah, so I need to learn. I need to get artisan engineering, but I have to do the quest. On your priest, huh, Ken? You're leveling a priest? What is your priest's name? I didn't even know you were leveling a priest. Bahara. Oh, but you're at work now. Okay. Don't be wasting those skill ups. Hey, what's up, Toby? How's it going, man? Yeah, I know. I'm not going to waste the skill ups. I got, well, 225 in the engineering. I just have to do the quest. I guess. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think you can raise it without getting the quest done first. And Ken, I finally bought another bag for the... Oh, Ken, check it out. What is this? A mooncloth bag. So I bought this mooncloth bag, which cost me like 23 gold. I bought another bag slot in my bank, which cost me 25 gold. But that's why I'm down to 32 gold, which is fine. I got plenty of money to do what I need to do. Usually there's a bunch of ore along here. Let's take a look. You're almost 57 on your main, but getting late. Okay. Well, still good to see you, Toby. Yeah, I've been slacking in Classic, like titanically, because I really have been burned out. Like, coming into Classic, I got burned out pretty fast. And Zalson told me, he's like, dude, you're playing so much, you know, private servers, you're going to get burned out for Classic. And he was right. And I was watching the stream by, you know, and just I was watching Cargos, because he was talking about how he got burned out playing Classic WoW. And he did the same thing I did, Ken, where he would log in, look at his character screen, all the characters on his screen, and he would sit there and tab through them and say, do I want to play this character? Nah, not really. Do I want to play this one? Nah, not really. And he'd go through them all, and he just didn't feel like playing any of them. That's what was happening to me. No matter what class I picked, whether it was a priest or a rogue or a druid or my paladin, I just was like, I don't feel like playing, you know? Just, you know, burned out. But I'm enjoying playing the paladin now that I've got some better gear. I mean, you giving me that gear really definitely helped. Because it's fun to see all the different procs and all the different effects. That's what makes the paladin really fun. And I've been able to kill some horde along the way, which is fun. You know, I've had horde attack me, and I've killed, you know... I had one warrior. I've had a warrior run for me. I've had a couple rogues run for me. I've killed a rogue and a priest 2v1 where they both attacked me, and I killed them both. I did that twice, and then I killed a hunter the other day. I've had some fun getting, you know, doing some PvP. We're getting close. I mean, we're just about, you know, 2 levels away. I mean, because we're gonna hit 50. We're gonna hit 49 here pretty soon. And once we get to like level 51ish, man, it's gonna be AoE time over in you know where. Chill win point, baby. Chill win point. I'll be a little low, but we can do it anyway with this gear. I think we can. My wifey's home. Oh, Amber got home and she came into the office. She was telling me about her, her trip. And so she let one of the cats in, Anubis. And Anubis has a bad habit of trying to jump on me. I'll jump on you and climb, and if she slips, she'll just stick her claws in you. So she jumped up in the chair, and she slipped. And so she just took one of her hands and claws and just basically stuck it right through my chest, as if she was falling off the cliff face of a mountain. I'm sure I'm bleeding right now under the shirt. Oh, yeah. You definitely say I got some blood going on there. Yeah, no, it's all right. It's just, I'm glad I had the microphone muted because I was talking to Amber because I was like, ow! And I would have yelled in your guys' ear, but gotta love it, man. All right, let's see if we got anything. So we have a couple quests here. So we've got this one, and of course the Thirsty Goblin. And then I guess this guy's got a quest. I don't remember this guy's quest. Is it like an escort or something? Okay. Holy crap. 29 minutes? Oh, jeez. I don't think I've ever done this quest before. I don't remember ever doing this quest before, Ken. Escorting this guy. Do you remember doing this one? I think I remember seeing this escort quest, but I don't think I've ever done it. That's a long quest. You got to go all the way to here. Oh, thankfully he can keep up with me, so I can just auto run. Anubis definitely just rended me. And Amber's like, "Oh, you screamed at her," and I go, "I wasn't screaming at her. I was screaming in pain." The worst, Anubis is the worst though, because when she gets whenever she gets scared, like if she's falling off of something, she just really sticks her claws in hard. Like my other cat, he'll jump up on me, but if he slips, he knows not to put his claws in because he knows it'll hurt me, But Anubis doesn't seem to understand that. She's like, and it's so funny that her name is Anubis, right? Because you would think that's it's a boy's name. So when we got Anubis, we adopted her from like some sort of no-kill shelter, and they had the paperwork confused because there were two of them. There were two cats. There was a boy and a girl, and they looked pretty much identical, right? And so when we adopted, wait, where's he going? Where the fuck's he going? Why the fuck did he take off? Dude, where are you going? Maybe did the wolf scare him or something?
Lovely.
120 armor. Oh man, that is an awesome ring. What is this quit? Oh yeah. You're right. That is a good ring, Toby. I don't remember ever doing this quest. Now I just wonder if the turtle if he ran away from when I got in combat, or if he's just like that druid quest in Ashenvale where he just every once in a while decides to just run off, I guess I'll just keep an eye on him. Fuck, son of a... And that damn scorpion just had a hard on for me or something. Come on, Tuga. Let's go. Oh, you said we could try. No, well, I can't. Let's try it. But yeah, he's moving faster than I am, though, for sure. We'll see if he can keep up. Well, he can't keep up, though. That's okay. I'm fine just running. He can keep, because I'll get there in plenty of time. 26 minutes is way more than enough time to walk over here. Well, the thing is, I do those quests, like the ones over there where you kill the thistle shrubs. I've done that quest hundreds of times, and I don't remember this one guy being there. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone always does it. Oh man, I'm bleeding. I got a gash across my stomach that's about 3 inches long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember seeing him there before. Hey Ken, do you see this ninja's big sword? This is kind of probably not what you'd normally see a ninja carrying around. Yeah, 120 armor. That is a good ring for a druid, yeah. Don't mess with my friend. Alright? Flurry! Flurry!
Lovely.
Uther, shield me! Oh boy, we better hurry up. 25 minutes. Changes for Hammer of Justice, what? Being removed from Anger Forge and Emperor? Wait. No, what are the changes? The Hammer of Justice, or the trinket? Wait, what just happened? Ah! Alright. I got multiple guys. I got multiple things on me. This is getting annoying. Yeah, I know the trinket, yep. Sorry, I'm fighting with something being in my eye. With a stupid turtle that's running really slow. With 2 mobs on me. My chest is bleeding. This is really frustrating. Something has been in my eye for the past, like, half hour. It's really pissing me off. So what are the changes? You're saying it's been removed from Anger Forge, and the Emperor will not drop it in the upcoming patch. That's normal though, isn't it? Because it used to drop off the Emperor. Like in later, I know in later versions of WoW it dropped off the Emperor. The reason they're going to remove it is because people are maybe solo farming it. Yeah, but that sucks, dude. That means I won't be able to solo farm it. I'll have to go because the Emperor's a bitch. No, we're not there yet, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Someone subscribed. Thank you, by the way. It's a Blue Outrider. Thank you for subscribing. I didn't... Yeah, that's gonna suck, though. Yeah. Well, but no... we won't be soloing the Emperor, Ken. Ah! Come on, Tuga. Hey Ken, did you see the subscription notice come up? Because I was busy looking at the screen. My screen. I heard the sound alert. I was just curious if that thing's working correctly. Yeah, we need Iron Foe. So yeah, we gotta kill the Emperor anyway. And I'll be tanking that once I get some gear, you know. Yeah, well I heard the sound play when he subscribed. When Blue Outrider did. Thank you, Blue Outrider. If more people will subscribe, then we just know if it's working. If you haven't subscribed, click subscribe. That way we can see if Stream Elements been working the way it's supposed to. Actually, you know what? We probably didn't see it because, and I'll tell you why. Because we didn't have my overlay up. I don't think the overlay was up. Now it's up. So with this overlay up, we probably would have seen it. So I just don't like the overlays because they take up so much room on the screen. You know, and of course I can tweak that, and I'll probably go in, and what I want to do is, you're thirsty? What do you... You're thirsty? What am I supposed to do about that? There's a gnat in here. There is a fucking gnat flying around the monitor. He's thirsty. Here, have some water. No, I'm drinking water. Didn't give me anything, did they? Oh shit, fill this at the same. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak my overlay. So the bar you see at the top, I'm gonna get rid of everything except probably, if I can, get rid of everything except the caffeine injected. We don't need all that crap. And this gnat is still in the office, flying around my monitor. Oh, I hate gnats, man. Come on, Duga. That's pretty good XP. 5,900. Not bad. What is Yuga Screwpot's cost?
Relax.
The burning steps. I do like the burning steps. Yeah.
I got what you need. Keep it real.
Well, you know what we don't need? We really don't need
Talk to me.
these anymore. Let's get rid of that.
Hurry back.
The Band of the Great Tortoise. Alright, now we need to decide, do we want to run all the way back? I guess we will. This will be mounted. So Ken, the guy was on the stream the other day saying that he had tier 2, a fully tier 2 geared Pally, and he could pull... I thought he said he was he was clearing out stocks in 2 pulls. I'm like, I guess that makes sense too, because there are quite a few mobs in there. I wish I could just pull stocks in 1 pull though. But they'd probably reset, I would imagine. I don't think they'll all, you know what I mean? Are they the Noggin Fire? They are, aren't they, the Noggin Fire quest? Yeah, I'm doing the... I gotta get the Water Sample here, then I gotta get the Dew Laden Gland and get these guys. I think that eventually gives us the Noggin Fire, right? Yeah, 2 to 3 pulls. I'm gonna do it in 1 pull. I'm gonna do it in 1 pull, Ken. Nah, I don't think you can. Who knows, maybe. Level 49. I do have that chest piece you gave me at level 49, but I don't know if I'll use it because of the proc. You know, because of the proc of this chest piece constantly, you know. It's so good. That's probably still better than that level 49 chest piece.
Lovely.
Double bubble? No. I was look still invulnerable. Look, the bubble was still up. I went through 3 rounds of them attacking me, and the bubble was still up. Amazing. Alright, she's gonna... This horse is gonna auto run, and I'm gonna switch into some jean shorts, because the shorts I'm wearing aren't comfortable. So I'll be right back while she auto runs. Oh wait, hold on, so let me get a good spot here. Alright, be right back. Much better. There's nothing more comfortable in the world than a pair of jean shorts. The ones where you've just cut off a pair of jeans, you know? You just wear them until they're super soft and falling apart. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Holy crap. Just, Jesus. Oh. I'm not a healer. Someone's asking me to heal, and I'm like, I'm not really a healer. Although I do have a lot of mana. So he killed a dual boxer, that's funny. Yeah, like dual boxers, those bastards. Like my friend Volia. I found his YouTube, I told you, Ken, and I posted on his channel, on his YouTube, and I just posted his name, I said Volia. And he responded today and he said Faith. Because that's what I was always playing. My Discord account name on our server on the Jinx was the guild that I created called Jinx, and my main character was Faith driven, so everybody just called me, and of course my name in Discord was Faith as well, so everybody just called me Faith. Alright, coming in hot. Get these thistle shrubs down. What we got? Let's get a food buff in here. Hey, Tith! Tell him you can heal once with Leon. Yeah. I can heal. I've got massive heals. My problem is I can only heal once an hour. No. What do we got? We just have spirit, right? Let's do stamina. Protection. Do we have agility? No, agility. That ought to work. We have Retribution Aura up, and yeah, and other stuff. Come on, Mr. Dew Collector. The chosen one! Oh. I think the chosen one just procced twice there. Hey Mason, how's it going, man? How are you doing? You are very, very sneaky, sir.
Lovely.
Wait, we gotta get the double bubble. No. Ah well, no double bubble.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Come on. We got one bubble. And that's all we got. There it is, the dew-laden gland. That's part of the one quest down. Now we just need to kill these mobs. Ooh, we've got a horde. I don't really want to mess with a shaman. 51 shaman would be a pain in the butt to kill. Come on, if I can just get to level 51, we're going to hit Chillwind Point. Then it's time to do the real AoE. Ken, you think you can get me in? You can jump into BRD with me when I hit 50? See if we can get... I just need to get to the Seven Kings room and try to get the one-handed mace that has the healing on it. The one-handed axe, sorry. It's a one-handed axe.
Lovely.
We'll have to get a group, of course. Maybe I can wait until I get... I don't know. I don't even need any of these guys, do I? Wait, no, I don't. These are all dew collectors. I need root shapers and thistle. Yeah, we need a group. Yeah, we definitely would need a group. Yeah, I know we need a group for sure. Ah, don't loot. What are you doing?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
No! Don't kiss my ass goodbye.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
That would be good. Yeah, that cape sounds good. All the stats I want: stamina and spell damage. Which one does it fall? Well, there's the female boss. There's the boss. There's the hunter boss. There's the bosses in the little arena. And there's a fire boss, I think. That's what I need. More scrolls.
Lovely.
Ah! I did not throw that grenade where I wanted to. Oh well.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Man, these guys are in love with their totems, man. Man, that gnat is still in here. This gnat has like 29 lives. I've tried to kill him like 29 different times at least. And I'm out of Mountain Dew. Son of a biscuit. Rogue. The 50 rogue. Oh, I didn't weapon swapped out of the bathed light. I hate when I do that. Come on. I'm gonna kill this gnat if it's the last thing I ever do.
Lovely.
He's gonna get his buff and Sunflower probably for a raid. Oh, I let my threat generation fall. I need this one. I don't know if he needs these. Okay. Definitely the root shaper.
Lovely.
Okay, so and done. The chosen one!
Lovely.
Alright, let's head back. We got some quests to turn in. We can finish out the brutes as well. See where this gets us. Since I already picked this particular playlist, which will make my stream not monetizable, I'll swap into another stream that I know is not... It also gets copyright flagged, but that I like, which is this one. Another musical playlist. So this stream will definitely not be monetized. Yeah. I was playing one of my favorite musical playlists. Here, this is what I'm playing right now, Toby. And then what I was playing was copy link address. Hold on a second. That's what I'm playing now, and this here is what I was playing. They're both really, really good if you like this type of music.
Lovely.
Which I do.
Lovely.
Okay, so we just need to kill... Oh, we only need to kill one more guy. This Gormarok the Ravager. Something like that. The Ravager. Gormarok. Hey, what's up, Birdman? How's it going? How many times have I AoE leveled a Paladin? A lot. But honestly, I've only gotten 2 to 60. I got 2 to 60 in private servers. I got 1 to 52 on my other account before that account got banned. Because I used a fish bot once. And then, which that account will be unbanned in about a month. So that's good. So that one's sitting over there at 50. And then I did the hardcore, Cargos hardcore challenge. And leveled an AoE Paladin to like level 36. And then I stopped that one because I wanted to just jump back and get this one here up to 60 before... before the Burning Crusade comes out. Is he elite? I don't think he's elite, is he? No, he's not. He's not elite. We got this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the weapon he's got, though. That is a big weapon. No doubt about it. Ken, I think we gotta have to do it. No! Stand as one! The chosen! Yes. Stand as one! Yes, Morpheus. Yes, we will stand as one!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
No, I do not want to kiss my ass goodbye.
Lovely.
Hammer of Wrath! You have been judged. You have been judged! Oh, that was easy. I only had to kill 2 mobs to finish that quest out because I'd done so much of it already. Yeah, hey Birdman. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was the one That they always take me forever to get to 60 because it's so slow leveling a protection paladin. But yeah, I remember that was the one I did on one of the private servers. Yeah, Cute Faith. I didn't call this character Cute Faith, but I kind of now wish I had because I was running through Stormwind on my banker, who's named Cute Faith, by the way, one of my bankers. And someone goes, "Dude," he's like, "What's up?" And he whispered me because I recognized you right away by your name. He's like, "What are you doing? You leveling a warrior now?" And I'm like, nah, I just I just thought I'd use a different name, and but I probably should. I never was a big fan of that name. I just couldn't think of a name for a paladin. Every name I tried to think of, it was somebody else had already used. And I said, well, she's cute, and she's she's a paladin, so she's got faith. I'll just call her Cute Faith. And then now a lot of people know me as that because I've streamed a lot on the private servers, and there's quite a few people that'll recognize that name. So I'm kind of, maybe my next paladin. Like, at some point in time, if I can rename this one, which I can, I don't think you can on private. I mean, on vanilla, on classic. I don't think they let you do renames. But a Sword of Hope's kind of a cool name. The Sword of Hope. You will bring hope to this desolate landscape. She came from a poor village in, let's see, she came from a poor village in Elwyn Forest, I guess. She came from a poor village on the shores of... What's the river called in Elwyn Forest? Does anyone know? Right? We got, let's see. I don't know what the name of the river is. We're just going to call it the Murky River. I don't know. We'll call it the, we need a name for that river, man. How about... I don't know. What's a good name for a river? We'll call it the Seine River, just because we'll rip it off from Paris. But so she was born in Elwyn Forest in a farm on the shores of the Seine River bordering Duskwood. No one knew that one day she would save all of her kind in a fierce battle versus the Horde. Alright, enough of that. So, the Thirsty Goblin. Nice. How much experience? 4,500? Yeah. Oh, Marin Nagamar wants you to speak with Sprinkle. Keep it real. Speak with the Sprinkle and the Gadgetson. Hi.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Hey, you're a master engineer. Fuck yeah. Boom. Artisan. Bing, ting, 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 ting. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, we are now an artisan engineer.
My, you're a tall one.
That I am, little one.
Alrighty then.
Okay, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. A lot of horde around here. What's up, girl? Don't attack, don't attack.
Time is money, friend.
Sprinkle wants you to return. Oh, no, I'm going to decline that. That's all the way over in Airy Peak.
Do I have a deal for you?
You do? Inventory is kind of full. Yeah. Yeah, the geography actually works in Classic, yo.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you've got... This is a big river. I mean, it goes all the way... And you see how, yeah, it goes all the way down here, and then it goes all the way over into STV, see? And it comes down here, like you said, and then it flows out into the ocean here. But if we go north, let's see. And the river flows over here, and it looks like it stops right around here. And of course, here it goes up here, it stops, and it goes that way. But yeah, they do a pretty good job. They did a good job with the maps and the geography.
Hey, how you doing? If you ever need
What's up?
Super sticky.
Glad I could help.
Is that a stick? Well, it's sticky.
Hurry back.
All right. Where's the noggin fogger? Ken, where's my noggin fogger? Wait, didn't she give me a quest to go talk to somebody? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How come that it says return the widget to? Oh, he's over here. Should be over here. Right here. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Doctor. Bring 5 insect parts from Noxus Lair.
Glad I could help.
Injected caffeine. What's up, Zolson? Well, you got here just in time for me to take a break, Zolson, because I need to. I've been battling something that's in my right eye for the past hour, and I'm gonna flush my eye out with some water. And I'm gonna say hi to my wife because she came home. I haven't really talked to her, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll be back right after that. Sorry, Zolson, you missed all the good stuff. Well, I don't know if it was really good stuff, but we just did like 4 or 5 quests. And you can see we're less than 2 bars from 49. All right, but I'll be back. I'll be back in like I said, 5-10 minutes. Oops. Woohoo! Alright. We are back. Started leveling the mage, yeah. I'm not feeling that music, guys. I really am not, so we're gonna go with something a little bit less droning, I guess would be the word. Let's go with this one. Less actual layered sounds. Okay, so we just need to get to level 49, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, we have the one quest to do this, which shouldn't be too difficult. Let's do that. Dawson's gonna yell at me. Morgacha! Alright. The wolf meat have any spice? We are not going to run out of scrolls anytime soon. Or water. Really? only classic WoW. Bathed in light. Yar! Oh, ninja. I like the pirate better, man, Ken. I like the... You like the ninja, I think. I like the pirate. The ninja looks cool when I'm playing a rogue, but when I'm playing every other class, I prefer the pirate. Hey, Zalson, you know what I did? Did you know, Zalson, that when I do this, when I switch it to my AFK, it actually removes my microphone? So whenever I go to be right back, my microphone is removed. In fact, I remove my microphone from every scene. It's just that I'm adding an input device on only certain scenes.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Ah, Mountain Dew. I needed the caffeine. Oh, yeah. Mountain Dew.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Really? It's gonna run off? Alright. Really? It's awesome.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm poison.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
The stinger that's giving me the poison. Woo, that was close. That was close. Almost bit the farm there. Eight Ball's a bot. It's also I just asked it if you will stick with the mage, and the bot said, "It is so." Really? Oh. Shows on my screen. Oh, you don't see the response? Let me take a look. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it either. Yeah, I'll have to, it's just a permissions thing. I gotta muck around with permissions. I need to give the 8-ball more. I need to let other people have general permissions. Unless it's something with Zulson, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Was he? What were you on? You weren't on live chat? Is there any other chat? Is there any other kind? Oh, okay, it was just Zulson then. Alright. Yeah, it says that Zulson's message was retracted, so maybe because he wasn't on live chat, I guess. Weird. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm still learning how to... I don't understand how... You know, I've spent all of like 2 days learning how to use, you know, Stream Elements, so... I'm a noob. But I got the, you know, the donations and I think the subscriptions to show up, so... Yeah, I mean, I only see live chat on my thing. I see live chat pop out. If I go to the... It says participants pop out chat toggle. I just see live chat. I don't know where top chat... It says Zulson, the 8-ball says leaning towards no. I think that was because he was not live chat, I guess. Because now it's not retracting his message, so... So you were right, so Toby was right. Let's just kill some mobs real quick. I hate going somewhere else and dropping all my buffs. So let's just kill some mobs and see if we can't get to close to 49. Because these little bones here have a pretty good amount of mobs we can just pull. Here, let me shouldn't have dismounted. Van Strudel has come online. Van Strudel.
Lovely. Lovely.
No! Stand! As one!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Are you leaving?
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Are you leaving, Toby? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Always good to see you. Yeah, it's late there, yeah. Yeah, get some sleep. I know tomorrow I work, but then that's it. You know, I'm off Friday for 4th of July, so... But tomorrow is effectively my Friday. Damn, there's somebody over here killing all the mobs. Probably that horde. There was a horde over here earlier killing them. Yeah. Oh, he's low level. I don't need to worry about him. Because I can kick his butt. Looking for tank for ZF. Let's see if we can give the rogue a little scare. He didn't buy. I don't think he bought it. I think he knew I wasn't going to attack him. He didn't even wave back. You know what these bones remind me of? If any of you guys seen the movie Pitch Black, I'm sure a lot of you have. It always reminds me of the scene in Pitch Black where they're walking through all the bones.
Lovely.
One thing about Classic that really sucks is that they need to do the dark, at nighttime. They need to have a night transition, and I played on the Turtle WoW private server, and they had this beautiful nighttime patch, which is just so awesome. So it gets like really dark at night, and stuff like torches, offhand torches and wands that have a glow effect just really look great, at nighttime. It's so sad that, and Blizzard had that. Blizzard had a dark,
Lovely.
that's probably where that patch came from. Was the original darkness. WoW originally, when it first came out, before it was released, it was still in beta, actually had a really dark nighttime.
Lovely.
And I guess too many people complained about it. That happens a lot in MMOs. Black Desert had a really dark night, and users complained about it, so they lightened it up a lot. And I hate that. I mean, you're ruining immersion. You're just ruining immersion. I mean, you should have a day-night cycle where it gets very dark. There's nothing that gets you more like immersed than walking down a dirt path road in the middle of the woods and being attacked by a bunch of ogres when you can barely see them, right? You just maybe see their eyes glinting in the moonlight as their blades come swinging down on your head. There's nothing that's more immersive than that, and I don't understand why anybody would not want to have that in their MMO. This just boggles my mind. I don't understand it. It's too dark. I can't see. I don't know what this is attacking me.
Lovely. Lovely.
He's going to win between the scorpion here and the hyena. My money goes in the scorpion. Okay, well, my money was wrong. I thought the... Oh, wait. That's someone's pet. That's a hunter's pet. Look, he's got the Asian characters on his pet's name, but where's the hunter? Where is he? There he is. I didn't see where he was. This is a trend in MMOs. You see people using Asian characters for names and stuff. MMO players are they're so clicky, you know. They get into these trends. I remember when I was on Tichondrius back in Cataclysm, and the trend for all the arena players was to end their name in QT, the letters QT. So you'd be like Sword of Hope Cutie, or you know, I don't know, like Zalson Cutie, or, you know, Toby Cutie, you know, Tom Cutie. It's just kind of this silly thing that they did. They're so damn trendy. No originality, man. If I jump off a bridge, don't jump off a bridge just because I did it. Be original, man. Be original. The problem is, though, and most people know that, well, maybe not everybody knows this, but the human brain cannot think of something on its own. Like, your human brain, you can't originally come up with something that, you know, everything that you come up with, or anything that you think of, is based on your experiences. So as you come out of the... They even believe that babies in the womb gather some experiences from, you know... Do you remember the air of the cutie? It was so annoying, Ken. But even babies that come out of the womb, they believe might grab some stuff from the genes of their parents, so that there's some stored memories in there somewhere, but we don't know for sure. But certainly if you took a person and when they were born as a baby and you put them in a white room, with just a blank white room, and just shoved them like food through a chute or something, and let's say you shoved them the same food, of course that would make them very unhealthy. Let's say you shoved them the food that Morpheus and the guys on the Nebuchadnezzar ate, right? The little sloppy soup they ate, you know, that Tank said it had everything a growing boy needs, right? If you fed them just that and just water for like 20 years, and you gave him like a pad and a pen and a pencil, and asked him to draw, he wouldn't really be able to draw much other than the room, the food, and himself, and then anything, combination, a mixture of those things, right? Like maybe he draws a wall that morphs into the shape of the slop he's eating, or maybe he draws, you know, his foot was sinking in water because of the water he saw from the cup. But the human brain can't really create something from nothing. So that's why you see, I mean, I honestly believe that's why you have a lot of people who just follow the leader type mentality. They're like, well, I don't know. I don't want to think of something on my own. He's doing that. That seems cool. I'll just do that. But it drives me absolutely crazy because I don't like to, well, I like to do my own thing, you know. I don't like to follow the leader. When I first started playing private servers in WoW, like almost 3 years ago, when I looked at all the classes, I said, well, I've played all these classes, right? But I said, in Classic WoW, what are the ones that I haven't played? Because I want to play one that I haven't played in Classic. And the ones that I hadn't played was, the Paladin was one of the first ones on my list. Paladin, Warlock, probably Mage were the ones I really hadn't played in Classic that much, or private, you know, in Vanilla. And you can see that by the screenshots on my community tab on my YouTube channel, where I put screenshots of me like 2 years into Vanilla of my loading screen. And you'll see that the characters I played the most was the Warrior, the Rogue, the Priest, and the Hunter. And so everybody said that Paladins couldn't tank and that Paladins weren't good. And this was like 3 years ago. That Paladins weren't good in Vanilla as far as tanks. And I said, well, that's what I want to do. I said, I want to be a Paladin and I want to try to tank and prove everybody wrong, you know? That's my personality. I always want to do the stuff that people say is hard, you know? Because I get more satisfaction if I'm able to succeed. And that's why I also have a great degree of disdain for people that group up and do the same thing. Like that cutie thing can bug the shit out of me, because I'm like, why are you doing what everybody else does? Can't you be more original than that? You know what I mean? But I'm sure there's 1,000 instances of me doing what other people have done. You know, why am I using a flurry axe? Well, because it's good, but anybody could say, well, you're using a flurry axe because 10,000 other paladins probably told you it was good. I'm like, no, not really. I kind of figured it out, but I think that's why I don't like doing guides. That's why I don't read guides a whole lot. And that's why I don't do a lot of... I try not to do too much betas for games. Like, if it's a really cool game and I really want to play it, I'll do it. But I just want to do the beta to see if I like the game, and that's it. I won't stay in the beta and, like, go and do all the quests. Some people will do betas because they want to do every quest and do everything they can do so that when the game launches, they're ahead of everybody else and they can just fly through the content. Oh, I'm not like that at all. In fact, I think that's absolutely disgusting. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to know everything so that when the game came out, you already knew it? That's kind of stupid. That's kind of defeating the purpose. I want the game to be new and fresh. I don't want it to be just a repeat. Although you could, once again, you could say, well, you're playing Classic WoW. It's just a repeat. Yeah, it is. But it's fucking fun. You know what I mean? And plus I'm trying to do stuff that I didn't do the first time around.
You can kiss your ass
Like
goodbye.
tank on a protection paladin, you know? I figure I'll kill maybe 2 more mobs after this, then we might turn that quest in and see if that gets me to the next level. This one? It should. If I'm at least halfway, I think it'll get me there. At least halfway through this bar. Yeah, so can you remember the era of the cutie? It was bad, dude. On because Tychondris is one of the biggest, and it still is today, I think, one of the biggest PvP servers. When I was there, it was huge. I was in the guild, hey, I'm MVP, and, you know, Venruki was in that guild, and what's his name? That rogue guy was in there. And the guy who did the Warglaves to 2200 rating in, like, Cataclysm, he was using the Warglaves of Azeroth as his weapon. He wasn't using, like, the, you know, the PvP ones. Rekful, yeah. So I was in the same guild as Rekful and Venruki. And I thought the whole cutie thing was so dumb, you know? Like, so stupid. I mean, I'd literally be doing arena matches, and, like, every other team I saw, the last 2 digits of their name was cutie. You know? It was like, come on, really? Fucking millennials, man. Can't even think of a name on their own. Fuck it, millennials. I'm sorry, but millennial generation has to be one of the worst. People are watching the stream are probably like, well, I'm a millennial. But really, I mean, it's just, I grew up in the 80s. Like, I was in high school and junior high school in the 80s. And people were actually nice to their parents. People actually were nice to their teachers, you know what I mean? Not today. These stupid kids think it's fun to, like, make fun of teachers or to talk about how cool they are because they smoke some weed. Oh my god. That's the one that really cracks me up. Ooh, you're cool, you smoke a joint. Try shooting some heroin, bitch. You're so cool, you and your joint. I got so blazed last night, man. Took some Adderall to get me back up tomorrow so I can make it to school and then go home and get blazed again. Wow. Bet your mother's really proud. $420, man. Yeah, I mean, when I grew up with people, like I said, people respected their parents. They respected school teachers. They weren't actually... And they were actually intelligent. I don't know. It was different. It was real different, dude. And I have guys I work with at work that are millennials. You know, they're like, 24 years old, and just their attitude is so different. Like, they bitch and moan and cry about shit, and I'm like, quit crying and start learning. Like, they'll talk about they don't know how to do something, and I'm so privileged because, they just give it to me. Oh, well, you just, Julian, you just, everybody gives you everything because you grew up in a different time. It was like almost like it was weird. And I'm like, I'm not privileged. I had to do exactly what you had to do. I had to fucking figure it out and learn it. I had to work for where I am. Why don't you try working a little bit? No. The 420 blaze it. I love that. He's like, my wife's in the other room. She heard me and she emulated. Ow! And she goes, meow. If I meow real loud, she'll meow from the living room. Hey, baby. And she goes, meow, 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 meow. And, but yeah, no, I don't have anything. I think the only thing I really have against millennials is that entitlement attitude they have, how they think they're entitled. You know what's really sad is how they've ruined the music industry, Ken. Is how, like, and I'm not just blaming millennials, but I'm blaming the people who grew up in the digital age. Like, we grew up, when I went to the mall to hang out with my friends, I had to fucking get my mom to drive me there, right? If I didn't have a driver's license, right? I'd have to get a lift to the mall. Then when I wanted to come home, I had to grab a payphone and call my mom and say, hey, can I come home, you know? Now kids all have cell phones and... Yeah, it's a lot different. But because everybody didn't have the internet, they didn't have cell phones, you did more productive stuff. You read a book, or maybe you'd have a hobby, like you drew, or you were an artist, or, I drew a lot, or I read a lot of books, or you did something more creative. Like we'd play like board games, like Dungeons and Dragons or something, And today, kids, what they think is cool is, oh, let's just go out and let's just go somewhere, drive somewhere, and just get high. I'm like, well, that's productive. That's really gonna get you a good job. Woohoo! Level 49. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, we're level 49. Alright, so now what are we gonna do? 27. I think I'm still gonna go down towards more tanking, AoEing abilities. Alright, so we are 49. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Dude, it's still 5 levels. Everybody keeps saying it. That's still 5 levels away. I got 5 mouths to feed.
See you soon.
It starts to get real when you get to like 55, Ken. When you hit 55, it's like you're in the home stretch, It's like, I'm almost there. And probably because I thought it was 52. Who was it? I think it was, I don't know if it was Toby or it was somebody said yesterday, man, you're so close to, I think it was Chris. It was Chris. That's who it was. He goes, dude, you're so close to Skull Shot. I go, yeah, 52, man. I'm like 4 levels away. And he goes, I think it's 54. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks. Because, yeah, it's 54. Now, at 52, we do have the shoulders. I think we have the stockade pauldrons and some other stuff, But, yeah, this is one of my favorite flights. It's just a real nice... It's just a pretty flight. More when it's nighttime. Like right now, the sun's too high. When you fly through here at night, it looks really cool, though. Yeah, they really screwed WoW, man. Like, Ken, I don't know if you've played Turtle WoW, but the nighttime is so cool. It's just such a nice experience to be able to, to walk out through the woods in the dark. It really is. Yeah, you can see here, it's the water looks... I love the water, the Cataclysm water engine here. Like, it just looks so cool. It's cool, man. It's very cool. Oh, look at that. I took a screenshot of that. That was so cool. Oh, and I got a good screen. Oh, I didn't get the God rays, though. Sometimes you can get some really nice shots. You did see some of my stream in Duskwood with the torch? Yeah. I'm probably gonna stream some Ion, I think, in a bit, like tonight, because I wanted to get to 49. Like I said, when I get my Paladin this high in level, I don't really like to level too much without rest time because it does feel pretty slow. Like, when you're AoEing on a Paladin, even at like level 50 to 60, if you just AoE all the way, which you can do, it's still pretty slow. It only has one server also, and it's still pretty slow, but if you do it on rest time, it feels really fast. It's amazing how much difference it is. I mean, it's only twice as fast, but it feels so fast because it's twice as fast. So like if it takes me 4 hours to do a level normally, well, it's 2 hours. So AoEing, doing 2 hours for a level at like 50 is pretty quick for a Paladin, right? So it feels like I can level 2 levels in time it would normally take me to do 1. So yeah, I'll probably take a little bit of time off from the Paladin, just let her build up a little bit of rest time. Not too much, but just a little. That's kind of what I've been doing, letting her build up like 4 or 5 bars of rest time and then jumping on and, burning that off, then logging off, let her build up, 4 or 5 bars, jump back on. And that way I can play some of my other characters while she builds up some rest time. It's just more efficient that way. But yeah, Turtle WoW's still up. But there's just the problem with Turtle WoW is there were some bugs in the game. They weren't like really bad bugs, but they were just little things that I didn't like. And then the biggest problem is there's just nobody playing it. I mean, there's people playing it, but like if you're going through Stormwind, you might see like 20 or 30 people. But like if I'm walking through Elwyn Forest, I see people. A few people here and there. Like if I go to Goldshire, I may see like 2 to 4 people. If I walk into the gates of Stormwind, I might see 6 to 8 people. So there's just not that many people. And if I'm out in the, I bet if I went out into like the woods somewhere, like Ashenvale or, or Feralus, I would imagine I probably wouldn't see anybody. This is also a really cool area. What is this, Mulgore? What is it? Mulgore? Yeah, I love Mulgore. This is the only, like one of the only horde starting areas. Well, that and the undead. But Mulgore is a beautiful zone. This is one of those zones that I wish that I could level in as an alliance. It's such a nice zone. That's an alliance right there. What's he doing? I watched a lot of hardcore streams where people were doing hardcore leveling and they were dying up in this area here. Just doing these like level 8 or whatever level they are quests, getting killed. I was laughing. I was like, you're level 8, you're getting killed. Oh man. I'd like to do another hardcore stream, but it just takes too much time. But the other thing about World of Warcraft that's really sad is all the people just boosting, being like, oh, people just paying money. It's so funny that people think it's okay because it's real people. It's like in the original vanilla or the original, like let's say Cataclysm, you would have gold farmers, like Asian, people that are typically, Asians or Eastern people from East Asia that were offering boosting services and stuff, but you paid them, and people always frowned on that. In fact, it was against terms of service, I think, to pay money for something like that. But now people are doing it to other players, like Ken, you go and you run people through dungeons and you advertise that you're going to do it. I mean, personally, if I ran a game in MMO, I guess you kind of have to allow it because it really is. It could be considered part of the game. It's part of like the role play because it's a realistic thing. In real world, like back in the time of Lord of the Rings, you could see someone going to the Prancing Pony and paying somebody, say, hey, I'll give you some money if you show me how to get through these woods. Well, it's the same thing as WoW. Well, I'll give you some money if you take me through this dungeon, But I'm not a fan of it, and I won't do it. I won't pay money to anybody to help me, to run me through dungeons. I might ask Ken to help me, like help me finish a quest or help me run through a game. or run through a dungeon just because he'll give me a little bit of a leg up. Like if he's 60 and I'm 52 or something, he's gonna, help do some damage. But I'm not gonna ask people to run me through stuff. I'm not gonna pay them money. I'm certainly not gonna pay anybody money to do it. I think that's silly. And what's the point? If you're not even getting there on your own merit, then why are you even playing the game? But that's just me. I'm old school. We'll just chalk it off once again to the millennial thing. Again, millennials not wanting to do things on their own, on their own steam. Wanting everybody just to hand it to them on a fucking platter. But I don't want to have to spend 3 hours. I have a real life. You have a real life to do nothing but smoke a bunch of weed. Seriously. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking checking out Twitter? Oh, but the sad part, so like the reason the music industry went down the tubes is because of, well, it's mostly because of, the internet, right? But people are so addicted to social media, right? That their attention span, it's proven. Like the millennials are people of today, their attention span is so short because they're looking at their cell phone, they're looking at like Twitter, or they're looking at Facebook, or they're looking at who knows what, the next stupid meme, right? Who gives a fuck, right? I hate memes, by the way. Look at the next stupid meme. And so music industry has purposely made songs easier to digest, shorter in length. The hook comes earlier in the song, and this is all done because of studies, because of people who make music. The publishing companies have done the studies, and they've actually changed the way music is just to cater to these idiots who can't fucking sit back and actually listen to a 6-minute song because they don't have time. The poor babies don't have time. I can't spend 6 minutes to listen to a song. But you can spend 2 hours smoking weed and saying that you're trying to file charges against your mom because she slapped you on the head because you were smoking weed, right? That's the other thing that pisses me off, is all the kids trying to file charges against their parents because their parents smacked them. Well, they smacked you because you're a fucking idiot, All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox. That's enough of that. I don't know why I got on that topic today, but I think it's because of all the stupid shit that's going on right now. I should create a character called Millennial Cutie. Oh my god. I probably would get like ripped on by other players, He'll be making fun of me. It's like, hey, I got this guy who wants to do this raid with us. What's his name? Millennial Cutie. No, fuck, we don't want him. Dude, you know how much crap I'd get with a stupid name like that? How about a rogue? We'll make a rogue Millennial Cutie, and I'll come out of stealth and gank some horde. And they'll be like, who killed you? It was a Millennial Cutie. The Millennial Cutie keeps ganking me. Von Studo! Nice. Millennial Cutie. God. I won't do it. I mean, I'm sure it would be funny, Ken, but I won't waste a character slot on my account on this server for a character named Millennial Cutie. You're using yourself, something good. Do it on your own Steam. Well, you only have 12 characters, so that wouldn't fit anyway, right? We got 4, 8. I think what do you got? 13 or 14 there? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it is 12. Son of a... Really? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it would just fit. Wow.
I am honored. Go in peace.
Go in peace. Go in peace.
Elun Adore. Farewell. Hello. Good luck, friend.
How may I help? Ishno del Diab. Hello. Elun light your path.
Yeah, I would totally take those, Olsen. Those are awesome. Thank you. I would definitely take those.
Vows. Goodbye.
What brings you here? How may I help? Farewell.
Ah, man. All right, guys. I think that's it for this particular stream. They do. They do. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that they do stack. Oof. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna drop off the stream here, and maybe I'll come back and stream. I'm gonna stream some Ion or something, or some other game. But I'm gonna take a little break from WoW for maybe a day, unless I play one of my alts. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Tith. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I don't have anything against millennials per se. I mean, I've met a lot of them. They're nice people, but there's certainly a lot of people that are certainly an attitude around a lot of them that's unfortunate. Let's just put it that way. I'll probably stream. I may not stream tomorrow, Zolson. I don't know yet. I'll let you know. I'll send you a Discord message or something. I usually stream every day, but I feel like I need to take a little bit of a break from WoW for like maybe just one day. Just let my character get a little rest time and spend some time with the wife of Tori, you know. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Later. Bye bye. You're 44? Yeah. The entitled brats, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Olsen. Yeah, they're entitled brats. I agree, so I'll talk to you guys later.